Oh, there we go. Oh, man, they should just call me the future teller. Hmm? Sino, the future. Sorry, future Hendrix. I gotta be that guy. Now, people owe me money and they trying to like slow play me. Now, here I am once again having to break the news. Now, your boy Casanova, one of 18 members of a gang who got caught up and indicted on some bunch of charges. Conspiracy for controlled substances, racketeering, trafficking, possessions of firearms, all of these things. Called them the untouchable Gorilla Stone Nation Street Gang. And they could RICO all of that based on the gang itself. See, they took the RICO charge and woo, boy, once they started applying that to the street gang, they was clean in house. They even called him Caswell Sr. Now, they wanted him in because of, you know, with the crimes, but some of his fellow defendants, they have been indicted on everything. They even put out some identity theft type stuff. Then they even have one person being charged for taking the life of a minor. They have another guy, talking about stealing COVID unemployment benefits. You got a bunch of stuff going on. So, with that being said, we got to say, wow, how did they build a case this, you know, this deep? Well, we got to look at the connection here, right? We got to look at the connection. Cass started to get cool with somebody we know, right? Didn't he get cool with Takashi? Right? They ended their little thing, and he started taking up for Takashi. Started doing all these things when the dude had snitched and all that. He's out there with Ack and the cops, Snitch Nine. Oh, they were buddy buddies then. Do you think there's a possibility that he was giving up information on things that he might have known, even if it was word of mouth? Do you think they probably ran it by him? Don't you think this guy is still an informant? Because his paperwork indicates he's basically still working for them. And if he's around any said crime, they can pull him in at any time. So I get it. I get it. You got to watch the company you keep. Now, people on the other side of the fence that say, see, no, see, no. How you taking up for a criminal? He did the crime, he do the time. Look, they built the case, had nothing to do with the guy, the kid, or whatever. Fine. But for us to know this kid's mentality, know the type of kid he is, know he would sell out his own mother to get away, he would give up anything to keep from going to jail. Why would you associate yourself around a person like that? When you know what type of person they is. All for money, all for fame. When you live that kind of life and you start putting yourself in those type of boxes, the only thing that could come out of it is something like this. We don't know who did what. It's not about that. It's about what they can prove in court. But it's also about witnesses. Who's gonna turn on who? Who gonna be the weak one to break down when they start trying to hand out time? Person just texted me, he didn't forget my money. Then where is my money? Talking about in a week, man. It's been 2 weeks. Where's my money? I didn't forget. I don't care if you forgot. So you ain't gonna never forget where you got free money from. But rest assured, I want mine. Now, the situation has always been dire when it came to Cass. And Cass has been somebody that, it's a difficult situation as a whole, as it should be, because he's always was associated in situations that we knew probably wasn't on the up and up, but we never knew how deep. And we saw that he was trying to make the transition to the rap game solely. But this is why I tell you guys who are out here trying to make street code names. Like, yo, we the get it all gang, and we the don't play with us gang, and y'all promote that. All you did was just help the feds make a foul on you, keep the foul on you. And once they make that foul on you and they got you, they got you. So now that they got the foul on you, now they start putting names under the file. The Get It All gang. We got the file now on the Get It All gang. And we got this guy. We got that guy. He's the head of the Get It All gang. And all they need is a witness. or a street rat to help collaborate what they already know or what they got offline. So all together, you got to know where you stand. You got to know what's at stake. You got to know. You got to basically know your situation. You got to be smart. If you in this game, staying low key is the best thing, and low key means off the Fed's radar. They shouldn't be looking at you. Some of the biggest guys in this game that I knew, you would have never known. They were them guys. They didn't care about being known to be those guys. They were even low key in the way they traveled. Now, they had protection, but they weren't looking like your average everyday guys who was protecting you. If you didn't know, you didn't know. And that was it. I mean, this man had a 9 to 5. He had everything to back up his income. Even though he had way more income put away that they knew nothing about. The world didn't even know. We're talking probably millions. But he'll find a way to legally start funneling the money through his businesses. And since we were kids, he always had a very modest life. Never saw him deal in anything. But if you know, you know. The feds, cops, never came to his house. Other guys tried to rat on him, pull him down. Didn't work. They didn't have any connecting dots. They never dealt with him directly. They was like, did he put this in your hand? Did he give you the order? No, but I heard it came from him. You heard it came from him. You see what I'm saying? That's the mentality you're dealing with out there. I heard it came from him. Oh, I believe this is what happened. Oh, such and such did this. People would do anything to get out of a situation that they got caught in. My thing is, if you in a situation that you're in because you got caught, you should do that time. See, I don't know if you guys remember Alpha Mega, T.I.'s muscle and Grand Hustle. Now, T.I. kicked him out the group immediately once he found out about a case he didn't know nothing about. He just up and panicked and kicked him out the group, where he apparently worked with the cops and got a guy arrested. But he didn't ever talk to Alpha Mega. He never talked to Alpha. He know his mama, know his family, know his whole history. This guy done saved T.I.'s life 1,000 times. And he didn't give him the time of day to explain to him what was actually going on. That's what he did. And because he did not do that, he made a bad situation worse. You always do that when you do it that way. And he never got to hear the whole story. And somebody told him later on, he realized, man, I should have talked to him. Yeah, you should have. Because the situation of that story is another guy got caught and he didn't even do it. Alpha wasn't even there and tried to implement Alpha as the guy and said he was the guy that did it. Some rat tried to take him down for a crime he didn't commit and throw him in jail for life for the crime. And he said, oh no, you ain't finna take me down and away from my family for years because you an idiot. So he reputed the dude's lies. And it was like, we don't accept that at all. He's like, I'm not finna do time for this idiot. He trying to throw me under the bus and throw me in jail for something I didn't do. He did all that. Why I'm gonna do time for him? The rat? No. So that's when you gotta evaluate the situations. Now me, I would have just fought my case. Cause I don't believe in, just ratting. Plus I don't get in those situations. I ain't doing no dirt, no work, putting hits out. I don't live that lifestyle. Me, I'm a hands-on guy. So it wouldn't satisfy me unless I was there to choke somebody myself. I don't want to put my hands on them. So, it is what it is. I got to get out of here. I'm going to holler at you guys, man. Thanks for showing me love and support by hitting on my Cash App. Carcino's the name on the Cash App. Don't forget to also like the page if you're new here. Hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to select all on your notification bell. Thank you. God bless.